here with Volkan Oezdemir at UFC Media Day in London, and it's very familiar for you to be in UFC events here in Europe, not only as a fighter but as a fan itself, because we saw each other in Prague. And can you compare those two states when you're a fan and when you're co-main event?
I mean, it's really different because when you're in fight week, in the fight day and stuff like that, you're inside the stadium as a fighter, then there's nothing that's really matter, for you. Only the fight, the fight itself, when the doors are gonna close on you, and then you stay inside the octagon with the opponent, So it's all about that moment. It's all about focusing on that moment and having all the best outcome on it. So everything has to matter about it. Now, when you enjoy as a fan, of course, it's more relaxing. You're there, you enjoy. There is an amazing atmosphere. You look at people, you enjoy fights, When I'm there in the locker room, I don't even really care about the fight, I'm doing my stuff, I'm making sure everything is perfect for whenever I walk out. So it's two completely different things. So it's definitely more enjoyable, to be relaxing and stuff, but it's definitely more exciting to be there inside the cage and do whatever you love the most.
All right. And so what's your general opinion about the event in Prague? What's the thing that you liked the most there?
Prague was good because I think it was the first time the UFC went to Prague, and the stadium was full, It was beautiful. The event was nice also, and plus there was a fight that was also really interesting for me because it was Thiago Santos against Jan Blachowicz, So, it's also something that was happening in my division, for people really close from my ranking and stuff. So it was really nice to see everything folding out in front of my eyes.
Right, so your situation in this category and in UFC in general is pretty harsh. You're after 2 straight losses, and is there any pressure and tension when it comes to your mind facing that future performance on Saturday?
No, definitely not. It's always the same for me. I'm focusing on the process, like whatever I do every day in my life. If I feel satisfied after every training I'm doing, I know all the things that adds up, every day from all the performance I'm doing, everything I'm putting through my body through. Then this is stuff that's going to guarantee me the victory. So it's all about the process, not the outcome. So then you relieve the stress all from you. You just focus on one thing: is whatever you're going to do.
Have you watched the fight between John Jones and Anthony Smith? And what's your opinion on that, if you saw it?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought maybe Anthony got a little bit shy during the fight, and I thought that was going to be maybe his key point. The more the fight goes, the more he's going to be able to perform. And I think it was a little bit the opposite. He went too much into Jones' rhythm, and I think that's what cost him the fight.
Okay, during the media training you looked very relaxed but also very determined, so there was a zen in you, if I may say like that. So it's all cool when it comes to your mental state before the fight.
During my media training?
Yeah, during the media training you looked very relaxed and at the same time as determined, so you have the balance good and the mental state is cool.
I'm always like, I don't really care about whatever's outside of me or my focus and stuff like this. I have a really firm tunnel vision. So without everything that's happening around me, all the stress, all the noise, all the light and everything is not a problem for me because I know what I want, I know wherever I'm heading, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pour finir en interview dans la façon familière de toi, est-ce que vous pouvez dire salut pour tous les fonds en Pologne qui sont le fonds de MMA maintenant pour la...
So thanks everybody in Poland, for InTheCage.pl, definitely. So thanks for watching and following me.
Thank you so much. Oh, I have also one question about Roberto Soldic, because when we were in Prague and I had an interview with him, you had the opportunity to look his pad work, and you've been looking to him in an intense manner. So what's your opinion on this fighter?
I mean, I like him. He looks really nice. I actually didn't know about him, before that day, and then I discovered him, and I looked at him, and he's a really powerful guy.
Thank you so much, Volkan, once again.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Merci beaucoup.